Hey, have you ever tried to drink salt water? It's not very good because, well, it just makes you thirstier for real water. Salt stimulates thirst. You know, Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth." But if the salt has lost its flavor, what good is it? It's sort of like going into a Starbucks and ordering a low-fat decaf latte. My response to that is, why? No fat, no caffeine, where's the fun? Or it's like a Coke that's gone flat. That's what it's like to be a Christian without salt. You know, back in biblical times, salt was a valuable commodity. So much so that they would actually pay Roman soldiers in salt. Hence the expression, he's not worth his salt. So salt is valuable. Number two, salt stimulates thirst, as I already mentioned. And number three, salt in the first century was used as a preservative. Without refrigeration or ice-making machines, they would take meat and cut it into slender strips and put it into a salt solution to preserve it. So Jesus says, you're the salt of the earth. What does that mean? It means, number one, I'm valuable. One life can make a difference. In fact, in the original language there, when Jesus said, you are the salt of the earth, it could be better translated, you and you alone are the salt of the earth. You and you alone can make a difference. Number two, if you're living a real Christian life, you will stimulate in others a thirst for Jesus Christ. One of the greatest compliments a non-believer can pay to a believer is when they come up to you and say, what makes you different? Why are you the way that you are? How can you smile in the midst of the adverse circumstances that you're going through right now? How do you do that? By the way that you live, you make others thirsty for Jesus. And finally, salt is a preservative, and it's the presence of the follower of Christ that often stops the spread of evil. It's the believer in Jesus Christ that is the one that speaks up for things that matter. It's Christians that are always leading the way in all relief efforts. You never see an atheist relief organization, but you see a lot of Christian ones. So my encouragement to you is be a salty Christian. Otherwise, according to Jesus, you're basically not good for much. It's something to think about.